we must thank His Excellency the President for ensuring that we have houses for Kenyans to live in. The issue of housing, we need to support because currently Kenyans are happy and Kenyans can live in peace. That is the direction we need. Backup ni nzuri.
It's okay, bro.
Well, thank you, members of the Fourth Estate. I just want to also have a say on this issue currently going on of housing. And I want to tell people from the antagonist, the opposition's, United Opposition stalwarts, that the issue of housing has been a disaster since Kenya got independence. And for the first time, we must thank His Excellency the President for ensuring that we have houses for Kenyans to live in. Because when we have a supply of houses, this will reduce the cost of housing, the cost of rent, which has really gone to exponential level. And therefore, it is not only petrifying, but at extremely appropriate to find political elites from the antagonist side of our political structure in the Republic of Kenya to just have time of opposing everything. Sometimes when the government does the right thing, we need to support. The issue of housing, we need to support because currently Kenyans are happy and Kenyans can live in peace. That is the direction we need. Though not all Kenyans can be satisfied, but we remain optimistic that with the time we will have affordable housing in each and every county, in each and every sub-county, so that Kenyans can find a place to sleep on and the cost of housing, the cost of rent can go down. I would also want to ask His Excellency the President to focus on the issue of transport. Because transport, you find these private circles have really increased for Kenyans. And Kenyans are finding it difficult because when it rains, the cost of transport rises exponentially. So that must also be looked into by ensuring that we bring in the National Youth Service the way more used to do with the Kenya bus. That is the direction we need to go into. And coming into next year, the government must also enhance the issue of irrigation. Those are the things we are focused on as the supreme leader of this grassroots movement, Bunge la Wananchi. We want to ensure that agriculture can continue in our Republic of Kenya despite not having rain, because through irrigation our farms will be wet and we will have food stability in our country. Because once we have food stability, once we have housing, and once also the issue of health is sorted, I think Kenya will achieve Vision 2030 as earlier enshrined by His Excellency Mwai Kibaki. So that is the issue I wanted to say about the issue of housing, and I want to urge people opposing the issue of housing, please, just stay away from that kind of politics, because we need more and more houses so that Kenyans can have at least a break. Kenyans can have at least a relaxation in the issue of cost of rent, which has really gone down. Last but not least, I also want to talk about the issue of death of Cyrus Jirongo, CJ. It has come to my attention that political elites are taking it and politicking, finding a way of bringing politics into this kind of accidents. I think Kenyans pay taxes, and we have state departments which are concerned with these issues of investigation. We have the Directorate of Criminal Investigation, abbreviated as DCI. We also have the intelligence system. We also have the Kenya Police. We also have the intelligence service, just as I had said. So let us give them time to do investigation and find the homicide experts. Let's give them time also to find what might have occurred during that time. Because through that, Kenyans will get facts, and to ensure that the family also gets justice. Jirongo was a national leader. He was a member of parliament of Lugari, but we have seen his politics, which has really also shaken the national political progression since the inception of the multi-party democracy, political pluralism in the 1992. So let's give the State Department, the agencies, the homicide expert time to come up with a report so that Kenyans can know what had happened to the late CJ. Because through that, the family shall have gotten justice, and Kenyans shall also have known what might have taken place. So the political antagonists, or rather opposition political elites, must not take that and put it into a political kind of advocacy that might not go well with the unity which we are trying to stabilize in this country. With those few remarks, that is my kicker. I'm yours, Sagai Penye, the Secretary General of the National People's Assembly.